Yeah, so probably not the most prototypical way that you figure out that your son with autism probably needs probiotics. The doctors had told us early on, keep an eye on the gut. These autism tummies and gut issues kind of go hand in hand. Given the very strange diets too, not all of his food is really healthy that he demands. So we kept an eye on it, but sort of just, let him eat what he wanted to eat, kind of chose to fight other battles, and that really caught up with us. One day we were driving and Cal kind of keeled over in his car seat and he was gasping for air, almost like seizing a little bit. So we had to pull over, call 911. The paramedics came. They had a lot of questions. They had never seen anything like this before. They asked if he had injured himself, if he had fallen earlier in the day. They wanted to know if he had choked on something or could have choked on something. And so really never gave us any options. They just said, we're going to the hospital. So took him to the hospital. The doctors really said the same things, asked the same questions. And then they did the scans and they came back after an x-ray and an MRI and they were like, he is all the way backed up. I mean, as full as somebody can be. He was obviously in a lot of pain. So they did the enemas, they did the flushing, we got all that taken care of. And it was really right there that we started to really research probiotics and autism tummies and things like that. And we discovered Aspire Nutrition. Obviously the story of the company, an autism family that created products, nutrients, probiotics for these autism guts and stuff. And so that interested us. And probably 6, 8, maybe 9 days after the BioHeal, the 5-in-1 probiotics, you could really tell that there was an unhealthy gut that was flushing itself. I could probably, put that in a lot of different ways, but you could tell some really bad stuff was coming out, and that was a good thing. We wanted to get all of that out of him. Probably the most surprising thing, though, was the few really healthy things that Cal would eat. Loves broccoli, strawberries, blueberries, hummus, and those kind of things. He actually started to crave those more after he started to kind of flush himself out with the BioHeal. But it seems like once the probiotics sort of got in the gut and started doing their thing, he never articulated this to us, but he just craved healthier foods more often. He was feeling healthier, he wanted foods that were gonna make him feel healthy, whatever it was good, and it was obviously much needed. And then from there, we incorporated in the multivitamins, and the powder aspects of this is really key, especially with the BioHeal, because Cal can taste any different texture, flavor, anything really. So kind of nervous that he was going to pick up on that, but he didn't. And so we moved on now, still with the BioHeal, but with the multivitamins and stuff. And he's got 4 siblings and they're all athletes. So they're like, oh, well, I need probiotics too. And I need all these nutrients that I'm not getting in my diet. And my workouts are draining me of this. So I need that to kind of fill it back up. And so started out with Cal and the BioHeal, the 5-in-1 probiotics. And now we've moved on to a lot of other products. And we're all on it now too. So it's been really cool for us to discover a product that helps him, helps us, and was really put together by a family who had an autistic child. And so it kind of, in its own little strange way, it all came really kind of full circle.